MissionForce, CyberStorm, strategy game, etc. Let's move over here. Today's stream is probably gonna be boring because we just need to do a lot of farming. Oh, look, it's the sensei. Cute little thing. Alright, the third levels, enjoy your sleep.
Apartment, Michael.
So do I.
Good grief.
Yep. Zofair, thank you so much for the gift sub to Tiger Sky Drum, my friend. I really appreciate it. That's a lot of support. Thank you for the triple nice plus 63 gift subs gifted so far in the channel. That's a lot of support, and Ting, enjoy that reviewing and the emotes. You appear to have been near death last stream. In some realities, you have died. In those realities where there is a culprit that doesn't believe in saves coming, that's not me. I reloaded the game to save you. You took a lot of beating, and then your mech didn't have half his arms, but you were still important all the way through the end. Like, the other two arms were fine, and you were just going to town. Life signs were fading. No, the person that has fading life signs is Time Walker Lightbringer, and I'm just gonna recycle him when it gets to that. But yeah, I talked so much Tiny Soda already. I went to a all-you-can-eat soup buffet tonight, and I decided to give it a shot like that bread thing that they take the lid off, and then you fill the bread with soup, and then you take a spoon to it. What no one told me was that after you finish the soup, you can start scraping the bread from the inside, and it's all soft and mushy and delicious. It was so fucking good. It's very hard to serve on it because it's like a small opening and everything, but good lord, it was very good to just scrape it off. Bread ball. The chat is blessed. It was very good. They have the breads with the lid cut off. You can remove the lid and serve, like, they're very practical. Did you eat the whole thing? Of course I did. Afterwards, because it was soft and I had scraped all the insides, I just folded it in half. And then I served another bowl of soup because it's a all-you-can-eat soup buffet. And then I just went to town. Bread soup. Reminds, Ting wasn't here when I was talking about my first experience riding a bike. I was like, what the fuck does this thing do? Why doesn't it go straight? And then I hit amazing 30 kilometers per hour, and I was like, I'm gonna die. How do people go any faster than this? I'm gonna die. It was like, with 30 kilometers per hour, I was almost like, geez, this is too much. Slow down. It's not a tiny soda. I'm actually taller and bigger than Shaq. Hello there, Max Ark. Yeah, like, my hand is gigantic. This soda is like 2 liters. I'm just like, I had to buy a freaking 100-meter green screen to cover behind me. Orange rolls, man, I don't see that too. One of your husband's siblings serves a dip inside a sourdough loaf and it's supposed to be, yeah, it has to be. I'm built different. Yeah, you can say that. That's fine. Alright, what's the situation here? We are a force leader, we have a bunch of money, but I need to finish upgrading the new mech before investing in a new one. No, the Reaper is already fully upgraded. So I can start getting a new one. I don't know if I can afford the fully upgraded new one. Bacon cheese thing. That's so generic. I love it. To get 15 Reapers. There is one more Hurk after the Reaper that we're going to unlock on the current star system, which is the Juggernaut. No idea. You need 4.2 billion credits. If I try to sell this... Yeah, this is how much money I need for a fully upgraded Reaper. So I need to farm this much money first. And then some, because I need to buy a derm for it. So I'm not doing that. Who is piloting the Ogre EMP? Not here. Bioderm facility. This guy. Wallet Feather. I'm asking because he specialized in advanced tech. Because of the MPs. His energy rank is kind of low. His cannon level... Yeah. I was considering dropping the EMPs from him, but I don't think that I can do that. Also, like my other Hurks, they need to be upgraded to Mark II as well. That's even more money, but I should focus on getting a new Hurk first. Also, these EMPs have a problem. The smaller ones have only 5 range, which means that not always you can shoot with them. Also, the LPGs are not too good, considering we could have these instead. But I'll keep it for now. It looks a bit surprised to me, the game. The derms all look... All those thigh and no bum. You know, that's very hard to get muscle mass on your posterior. I'm trying, okay? Jesus. Way to make me self-conscious. I don't skip leg day, okay? It's hard. That part is hard. Like I can get this to build up in like 2 weeks. Glutes is a different story. Like the Maxing games have been making a decent comeback. Yeah, yeah. Isn't like one of those XCOM likes based on Hurks? Hang on. Like Phantom Brigade is max, right? I really want to play Phantom Brigade, man. I think I would love it. Really, really want to play Phantom Brigade. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have it. I have to buy it. Okay. Man, it looks so good, and now I want to play some XCOM. Whatever. Let's keep to the game. A real gigantic lazy loader Reaper Mac did not believe we were commenting on me. What if I am though? I'm just wearing my flesh skin. If you do have cool lasers, please forgive me. Yeah, I can't confirm or deny. Okay, these two are almost the same, but this is a lot more work, while this is last month's. So we'll do this one. We need a lot of money. We can already see, look at the size of that thing, man. Jesus Christ. But if I move here, I get the same angle as the others. Man, get fucking deleted. Man, these guys suck. Ah, man, we're doing so good. Where is the MP guy? Here. That's so that could be 2 meters tall, and now I'm 6 meters tall. They would explain giant sacks of coffee beans. Yeah, the sacks are gone already. We already drank everything. I'm sorry. Because I am a mech with lasers. Yeah, you got me. Expect Secret Service to find you. Out of range. Those guys are very far away. I can't hit those. But if I move the sensors closer, can I see anything else? No. Okay. I'm gonna start mining because fuck it, I don't care. Right, I want to show our locations on the map. I can already leave the map and get the money, but that's no fun. Crotch chain optional. Ah, right, the comic shop. I did go there to buy a phone case like last week. I almost took a picture next to things, but I didn't know if it was gonna look too ridiculous to passers-by. Not that I care. Passers-by is one of the few words in English where the plural doesn't end in S, I think. We're sad to hear it sing. It is! My wife was like, I'm gonna wait outside. No, you don't want to go there. It's probably all the microplastics in the air lodging themselves in your lungs. So it's not disgusting, it's just dangerous. Poor Mrs. Cooper. Yeah, she's fine. Okay, this guy first, definitely. Very low chances of hitting, he's very far. I need to disable the extractor because otherwise we're gonna waste energy getting there. I can turn it on again so I don't forget. The chance to hit is very low. Moose, mice, dice, goose. Okay. Okay, sorry. I messed it up because in Portuguese, my language, there is only one word where the plural doesn't end in S. And I confused. I thought that it applied. Yeah, thank you for all the examples. Yes, yes. Yes. Yeah, Zolfair is not paying attention, so he thinks everyone else is... And now he thinks that Ting is also feeling ill. It's fine. Which is quaisquer, which is the plural of qualquer, which means whichever. The S is in the middle of the word. Collective stroke. So fair, I was talking about English words where the plural doesn't end in S, and people gleefully corrected me that I was utterly wrong. Just checking in on your friend. Yeah, it's fine. We're all having strokes here. Collective stroke. It's more fun with friends. Cannot be hit anything, man. Jesus. Of course not. Please say it again. Quaisquer. It's the plural of qualquer. It's a single word, it's not multiple words. Okay, fine. When no shields went down, we're fine. Does anyone need any repairs? No, everyone this is fine. Now we have a good chance to hit. Let me pull the shields forward. Get deleted. It didn't get deleted yet, but now I can finish the deletion if you move over here. We can do this. Good enough. Now here I want to pull the EMP dude. But the angle... No, the angle is good. Very good. Now this guy... Very, very good. Quaisquer. No, There. The first is the singular, the second is the plural. Yeah, you didn't want to risk it. Leave the map? No, I want to mine. Very easy mission. Everyone's extractor turned on? Yeah. Alright. One guy here, one guy here. 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 And now we get the other corners. They're not corners, they're edges. Get ready, going. So close from listening, but you suck in an L thinking of qualquer que seja. Or whichever it is. You're welcome. I was talking about language, you guys know that. G's are a gaggle. Hello there, the Ryushinaka, Murder of Crows. Yeah, you guys have very fun collectives. That's what you call those kind of words, collectives. I think that's what we call them. Oh, there are some over there. Divert. Divert. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, you go there, you go there. Yeah, the more you have, as long as you spread them, which is the opposite of the advice that the game gives you. Like, they tell you to not bring this on everyone, just a few, so... But if you do it like this, you're a lot more efficient in clearing out the map. Where's the tiny dude? Tiny dude is here. Go here. Don't want to be in a boat on a lake when G's are migrating. Think bombing run. Birds are assholes most of the time. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Battle Mario. That's what happens when you deal with birds. You get the stink. You hear the honks overhead, then the plops. Honk, honk! Oh, there are more mineables here. You can also get over there, probably. And you go that way as well. And these two other guys, they should land somewhere around here. I know this looks like it's boring, but like it's the efficient way of doing this stuff. Don't want to waste resources when the resources are the major blocking point on progress. You're moving the yard on a riding mower one day. A bird took such exception to you doing this. He did a bombing run on you and dropped an egg on your face. Like spectacular. An egg, that's dedication to the bit. Honestly, at that point, you should just take it and say thank you. Please, sir, may I have some more? Like, you should have raised like a little plague, like 9.5 out of 10. It's ridiculously good aim. They all have good aim, which is why you don't want to piss them off. Sir, it's a moving target. I don't care. I don't like him. Oh, this guy is full. Okay. You left with an egg with your face. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Are you also full? You are. Oh, you are the guy who was already leaving, okay. I wish there was like auto mining in the game, like just go and find and mine. Chinese, you just don't have plural nouns, although you can add suffix or counter word, which is just about the same as sticking it on en or follow changing German or let's burger. That's a burger. That's a burger. Or add S in French or English. Yeah, in Portuguese you usually just add an S. We're very good at adding S's. Like one S plus one S is better than just one S. Like, Japanese, I think it doesn't have plurals, but they have this suffix like tachi, I think it is, that they can add to turn things into plural. You don't use suffix for people though, really. War man is us. And in Portuguese, we do have a separate word for us, like in English. Okay, we're done. But they is just he with an S or she with an S. So they is not gender neutral in our language. Oh, the S. Yes. Okay, we mined everything. Nothing left to auto mine. We got 99% because they still mined something before we got to it. So we still haven't done a mission that we got 100%. Alright, yeah. Team Lightbringer is really get going. Life Signs Weakening. Alright, we got more money. I'm just gonna overwrite this. 182. That's enough for the new Reaper, but it's not enough for a Derm, so I should get one more. I don't have any repairs because, yeah, we're gonna need like 2 Derms. Like, we're gonna need to replace Team pretty soon. For things like birds, you need a counter word to explain there's more than one. Right, so, you know, it's similar to like how Japanese has no gendered words in general, and it's heavily dependent on context, which is why most automated translations just mess up he and she a lot of the time. I think maybe bad grammar. I think we should say, "Wall man is we, not us," or something. It's probably you're tired. Yeah, I agree on all of that, including the being tired thing. The difference between we and us is different in my language. We don't really have different words for that. Yeah, we don't have like we say we go. This is for we don't have 2 separate words. It's just nós. For we and us. However, we have separate words for the verb to be. There is a word for being as a permanent state and being as a transient state. Like, I am fat and I am walking are 2 different verbs in my language. Which is why, so in my language I can say I am fat, I am not fat, where one of those is permanent and the other is transient. Like, I am fat in general, I'm not fat right now. It doesn't work in English because there's only one verb for it to be. Nosotros. Yeah, that would be Spanish, I think. Can you please enable AI training for your stream? You want to be scraped? I disabled it, sorry. More than one person recommended I disabled it, I did. It's also fair how you had about 14 hours of sleep in 5 days. Luckily now you have had some more. Man, I don't want to be... like, in chat it's more than fine, of course, but in person, I don't know if I would want to be around a pissed off small Asian lady because she didn't get enough sleep. Sir, where's my coffee? I don't know, man. I don't think you sound like that, but... do you get grumpy when you don't get enough sleep? Or do you just get, like, a bit, like, out of it? Hang on, let me see if your Frigidarian has been scraping so far. Hang on. I'm gonna ask multiple AIs if they know what Frigidarian is. Hang on. Let me see if you have already been scraped by anyone. Okay. So one of the AIs very confidently said that, yes, of course I know what to Frigidaire means. It means to give someone the cold shoulder. To ignore, freeze out, or emotionally shut someone down. Okay, he's very confident. Some evidence for this slang usage going back to at least the early 2000s. What? Okay, now this other one was more honest. It's not established mainstream slang term. And then it gives like 4 options and they're all wrong. Okay, we are safe. We're safe from the AI overlords. They don't know what a Frigidaire is. Even your hands and arms were silly. You usually nap 3 hours at a time. Very sleep is laying down in bed and sleep continuously. I'm not criticizing, of course, but maybe you should take a look into that. Sometimes we think we're operating at full capacity, but we just been sleep deprived so long we don't even know what the difference is. I know because I have done that. 49,000! Well, that's a good one.
Launch initiate. Warning, low shields.
Ah, it's one of those places where the shields don't do anything. The entire continent of Asia will probably benefit from that. Fair. Fair. A bit snappish, you also try to remove yourself from humans anyway. Right, like, there are times when I'm like, look, I didn't get enough sleep. Don't take it personally, please. I try to recognize when I'm not at full capacity so I can warn people. And look, please just forgive me. Okay, I see some minables here. Moving over there is gonna be annoying. Let me get my sensei. He did not detect anything. And he is properly blocked by that elevation stuff. Thing. Strategy. Strategic positioning. Though most of your interaction in the morning is well text, have time to think before you press enter. That's very good. Sometimes people don't realize how much I think before I type in a message. I am purposely putting my guys behind the cliff like that, so they are obscured from incoming shots. And going around is better than going straight because of that. Alright, and here comes the very slow Reaper. They didn't move slow there. You start having trouble talking when tired. When I'm too tired, sometimes the randomest things get like a lot funny. Like for me, being very tired is almost the same as being drunk. It might be what happened with Elvis Parsley. Although that is pretty funny. Okay, we're getting shots, but I don't know from where. You're so hyper in doing things, also so scattered brained. You try and do a dozen things at once. Your brother actually suggests might be served by getting tested for cognitive attention disorder. Yeah. ADHD. There is attention deficit disorder. And it might affect concentration, yes. And it has been very common these days. It gets made worse by phones and stuff like that. Right, I feel like the shots are coming from above, so I'm still gonna hide this guy in the ravine. You can use the carrier as a shield for now. I used to have trouble concentrating, but that passed when I started to work from home. Yeah, they're destroying the carrier. Is that a problem if they do destroy the carrier? I heard that. I thought the carrier just flew away. You have transportation to the mission bag. You can also hide your Hurricane during battle. The ones reboarded, they cannot return to the battle. Doesn't tell you what happens when the Hurricane gets destroyed. If you lose everything, I'm just gonna restart, but...
Thank you!
Necrorain, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome everyone from Necrorain's channel. I'm Corporate, the Symbols is of the week around this time. Have been doing MissionForce CyberStorm for about 13 hours. We got out of the first system, Paracelsus. There are a total of 3 systems in the game. And now I'm farming to get a new mech. If they don't need to farm for other mechs, it's fine, it's fun. I like this game. Welcome, Finn. What were you doing? Armies of Exigo. Don't know if I... That name is not entirely strange, but I don't remember anything. He's a doctor, so you trust his opinion, despite him being your brother. The duality of men. You know, on one hand, he's a doctor, on the other hand, his family. Okay, I'm gonna start bringing my guys back because I don't know what happens if I just let the carrier die. Maybe I shouldn't have moved them all like this. Maybe this was a mistake. We'll see. Armies of Exigo. What country is that game from? Because Exigo doesn't sound like something an English-speaking dev would use as part of the name of their game. Just curious. Hungary. Okay, okay. That sounds like it was an interesting game. If you had fun. We were playing with Have Warcraft 3 at home. There is another guy coming from somewhere else. Message from her carrier, this is a pilot. Her carrier vehicle is all picked up when you secure the area. Fine, fine. And I have a good area here for that stuff. Okay, Sensei, can you find a target for us? Without exposing yourself too much. No, you could not. The dev's leader made Warhammer Mark of Chaos. Oh, interesting. Okay, I see it now. And now they're mining because... yeah. Nice. And I'm gonna keep my guys like this. Because I still don't know where the enemies are actually coming from. I'm gonna put these guys on higher ground. But I'm gonna keep my dinky little... Sensei in the low ground. The text on the bottom says 367,000 threats reported. No. No. I don't think it did. You never found the 1 second sample from this game, had to abandon hope. I told you to just ask an AI. They'll confidently give you an answer. Without verifying it's gonna be wrong. The Mid-Warhammer Battle March for PC and 360, they kind of disappeared. Instagram game studios are kind of short-lived. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. The dev that did Vlad Tepes Dracula disappeared like that. The one that did Dragon Fire? The game with the duck. Well of Souls. Nice. Nice. And I still don't know where everyone else is coming from. There's an enemy there, okay. How many units you deployed? All of them. I have 10 Hurks. I deployed all of them. Why wouldn't I deploy all of them? You see, on the last mission we're going to deploy 28. All bioderms were pulled from store. If the bioderms don't rest, why would I let them rest? Yeah, if you don't take a derm to a mission, it does get put in the fridge so it doesn't get aged. Did you seriously miss all of that? Holy fuck. This again doesn't make you deal with heat. Yeah, the derms do end up dying of old age, but like we're not using expensive derms, and like I have to use them. I can't be like, oh no, expensive derm, let's not use it. Packy derm. I'm not using the unique ones. If it gets to a point where it's the final mission is too hard, I might populate the rest of the squad with unique terms, but I'm not using them for now. Half the Hercs you have use energy weapons, and the Battletech rules unless their boats are toasty. Yeah, no, there's no heat in this game. And half my guys are laser, half are not the particle cannons because we need the lasers too. Yeah, we need both. Pachyderm is an elephant. I know. The word in Portuguese is very similar. Pachyderm. When to look, it said the many report threats means students report the many threats, not that many reports. Ow? Are you okay? You are. Everyone is fine. Look. Everyone is fine. I think the guy is from this direction then. Yeah, there it is. Nice, man. This Reaper. So good. Okay, still not everyone. Let me pull this guy back for his own safety. Unless that is a person and they're reporting threats. It could be. I don't know where you got that from. You plan on watching my movie recommendation this weekend. Have popcorn and a cozy chair. Yeah, like, I don't think there's a middle ground. You're either gonna find it like the weirdest nonsensical thing, or you're going to have a lot of fun and culture exchange times. I don't think there's a middle ground for that. I think it's amazing. It's my favorite Brazilian movie. Easily. I've watched it multiple times. I don't think I've ever watched any of the other ones multiple times.
Warning, enemy detected.
Alright. Big lasers. Alrighty. Get wrecked. Alright, and now we can finally go and mine in peace. So I'm gonna get one guy over here, two guys over here, everyone else spread out commando style. Okay, everyone already has movement queued up. Didn't just hallucinate. I understand that, yes. I never said you did. The text on the bottom of the screen to set the service messages or transmission. Can I... Is there like a log? I don't see a log option. I believe you. I just didn't see it. There's some mining to be had here. Second gameplay more like XCOM? You mean the second CyberStorm game? I understood that it was the opposite. The second one is an RTS. Stop apologizing. Let's handle research and base of that part. And then the battles are like real time. Which I don't like that. It's the problem with XCOM Apocalypse, where they made the game, okay, we need to be modern, so let's make it so you can play in real time. Man, that's not how these games are supposed to be played. Of course, on XCOM Apocalypse, it's an option, it's not like mandatory or anything. No, you are going there. You are going there. You are going there. You are going here. You for now are going here. I'm asking everyone today, did I go to Streamer Prom? What the hell is Streamer Prom? I've never been to prom. We don't have prom down here. You can play CyberStorm 2 turn-based. Yeah, XCOM Apocalypse you can play it turn-based, it's an option. I know nothing about CyberStorm 2, I only know that everyone... Really? No prom? No, prom is a very American thing. I don't think most places have prom. Right? I've been mistaken, but... Pretty sure it's a very American thing. No, here kids just want to like, okay, we're out of... Don't have to go to classes anymore, I just want to go home. I don't want to be around these fuckers any longer than I have to. I didn't go to Streamer Prom. What the hell is Streamer Prom? Okay, why didn't I go to Streamer Prom? Because I wasn't invited there. Things again started Battletech compared because Dynamics lost license. I like that. I think it ended up being a better game because of that. You know, kind of like StarCraft and Warcraft losing the Warhammer license. You're now deciding if you get a laptop, if you try XCOM again after the discussion in chat. You got to invest in your team and then they die, hurts your belly. You have to accept death as a possible outcome and have it as a part of story writing. The storytelling as world building for your own unique personal story for the game. Where you had a guy that died and sacrificed so the rest of the team could survive. I'm giving you that advice because it's the proper advice to give. It's not how I play these games. If someone dies, I reload. I've never I've never played a game like this on like the proper way. I can't. Don't have it in me. But I understand that the advice I just gave you is the proper one. XCOM, everyone is all fine. If you play one of the modern XCOMs, they do have like easier difficulties where it's fine. It's very doable to have no one die. Need to load after mistake. It didn't ruin, it enabled a playstyle that some people enjoy more. It's fine. Okay, you guys do the mining. Having to do this manually is... it's a little bit annoying. Did you play one game where they force you to choose one of your team to send to their death, no getting out of it? The 2012 XCOM, the tutorial mission has you do that, but you can skip the tutorial mission if you don't want one of your guys to die. You had seen several veteran fire teams to their deaths on XCOM mod set the game in the 70s on time Venus attack. Interceptor base just to face a pilot out of their mine jacket with stings and grenades. Global threat level mild aggravations. If XCOM 2 with a War of the Chosen, they make it so you can play it infinitely. Like the threat levels they rise, but you are allowed to manage it to keep it always going. Without War of the Chosen, it does force you to eventually do the final mission. If I recall correctly. Like there is sort of a soft time limit on without the expansion pack. Well, there is more minables. Getting my belly. You're going there, yeah, okay. You go here to the minables. Use playing open XCOM mods as one said during the World of Worlds. You know, you talked about a mod set in the 70s. It reminded me of XCOM the Bureau. That game was very, very, very misguided. You can't mesh XCOM and Gears of War together. It doesn't work. However, they did their absolute best to try and make it work, so it's not a bad game. It's just two genres that don't mix, but they did the best to make them still work. And the setting is so good, it's like Cold War. So they keep saying it's like the Russians invading instead of aliens and stuff like that. It's very cool. The whole... Because it talks about the setup of the origins of the XCOM. It's very good, like the narrative and the cinematic aspect of that game. It's a good game. Just the gameplay is a little bit jacked. Not too much. But I did enjoy it. It does make you just want to play actual XCOM though. Which is not a bad thing, right? Also, you have to disable physics. Like the physics stuff, otherwise it crashes on modern systems. It did for me at least. Gears is a turn-based game? No, not that I know of. It does? I didn't know. I only played the first two Gears of War's games. Yeah, there is a turn-based one. But the Bureau is it's Gears of War with XCOM elements. If you were... Yeah. Because I'm not talking about Gears of War as a setting, I'm talking about mechanics. Mechanically. Gears Tactics, okay, but then it's a tactics game, then I'm sure it's fine. You're complaining all day we need a sequel to Gears 5, not a prequel already had one. Yeah, I don't know, man, how... Can you play all of those games on PC? I don't think you can, right? Because I played the first two on the Xbox 360. You can with Game Pass. Only with Game Pass? What happened to just buying a game, though? Can I buy games? Okay, I need to figure out if there's anything on that little corner. I think there isn't. Okay, map is clear, we can leave. Gears Tactics is on sale. I might have it. I think I have Halo Wars. No, I don't have. It is on sale. It's still a little bit expensive down here. Does it have... You can buy Gears 5 with it. But I haven't played 3 and 4, like, so I wouldn't. Maybe I should buy Gears Tactics. I don't know. Unless you buy Gears 4 on Microsoft Store. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Give money to Microsoft. Are those games available on the 7 Seas for PC? Because if they don't want to sell the games for me on Steam, then like fuck them. I'll give them my money, but they have to come and get it. Like, here is Steam. I put my money right here on this side of Steam. The publishers have to come on the other side of Steam to take my money from me. They want my money, it's right here. Oh, you don't want to get any closer to Steam? Then I'll keep my money and just pirate the game instead. Alright, we mined everything that we could. Which they still mined 11% of whatever was there. Yeah. Team Lightbringer is like, poor guy. Time Walker. He's walking through time right now.
Bioderm facility.
We have enough now. We can get another. Alright, thank you. Just curious because I wanted to play the other games, but I think 3 was Xbox One, so that was out of reach. Maybe, I don't even know. Maybe it was 360 and I just wasn't buying console games at that point in time. Laptop your husband picked out for you based on the games you like has an RTX 4050. Your cards and RAM have gotten very expensive unless plan to use it often, so I avoid spending too much. Yes, like both RAM and GPUs, and in a lesser extent, SSDs as well. They've gotten very, very expensive. This is like the worst time in the world to buy a new PC, cost-wise. Not that you should let it stop you. You do have to ask yourself one question though, and this is very important. Do you need it to be a laptop? Because if it doesn't have to be a laptop, you can spend the exact same money and get something a lot better. A 4050 on the desktop is a lot better than a 4050 on the laptop. They shouldn't have the same name. It's criminal that they use the same name. Yes, a 4050 is Nvidia. Gears 4 was on the Xbox One, okay. I'm able to play Elden Ring. I don't know, probably you might have to lower the resolution, might have to deal with a low frame rate. 32 gigs of RAM, you don't need more than 32. Unless you're running multiple virtual machines at the same time, no one needs more than 32 right now. Spend too long hunched over desks animations, so I'd rather not. You're still gonna be hunched over the desk for the laptop. Not gonna use it on your lap, that's unhealthy. I'm just saying, you can have a desktop and plug it on the TV and put the keyboard and the mouse on your lap. Sit on the couch and get one of those little tables and get a wireless keyboard and mouse. I'm just saying that if you do want to get the best performance for your money, a desktop is going to be a lot better. A lot better. Like, do you need it to be portable? Yeah, because laptops, Sakura is also correct on that, because what kills the GPU is it's cooling it down on a laptop. So on a lot of laptops, that card is already weaker than usual because it has to have a lower TDP, and then the heat has to get dissipated and gonna get throttled. You trust my opinion very much. I know, and that's scary. But really, you could have it plugged on a TV on a comfortable space, but you would have to use that on that TV. And then use, like, just get used to having always like a wireless keyboard and mouse, so you could use it anywhere. If being on a desk is something that you find uncomfortable, I find it very comfortable. You can fetch the Gears 3 of your 360 hard drive and test it on Xenia on your PC. Yeah, I mean, I suppose those games would work better on Xenia than something less likely. Power limits, yeah, Sakura. Sakura knows her business with laptop video cards. I've dealt with it before. Shared RAM, which is not a bad thing in general, but when it comes to like regular laptops, it's pretty bad, yes. You have to suggest this to him without getting smacked. Tell him this, husband. If you spend the same money on a desktop instead of a laptop, would it run the games better for the same money? Honest question, because I don't know anything about computers and I didn't do any research and I don't actually have a friend that knows about these things. It's just something that, you know, I fell asleep and I had a dream about a computer on a little desk and I thought maybe it works better that way. I don't know. What do you think? Can I run COBOL on it? Laptop, not a pagoda. I'm planning on playing retro indie games and watching Twitch and thinking it's more than a pagoda. Yeah, but she does want to play Elden Ring. Like, if you're... because, like, yeah. Pagoda would be nice, yes. Cloning laptops is a pain. Yeah, and then it gets clogged, and then cleaning it is a mess, and then it starts to making weird noises, and then it starts to burn your lap. Again, laptops are amazing if you need a portability. Do I have any repairs to do? No. Okay, so I just saved and it's time to get a second reaper and to build it like this. And we do have enough money for that. So we're gonna purchase a new reaper. Perk purchased. And then we're gonna get the new reaper. It's gonna be called Reaper 2. That's the standard. We have no space because there's a limited space here to type things. Okay. Max armor. Max drive. Wait, is that?
Cancel.
I didn't want to cancel. Okay, no, yeah. We didn't get any new parts because we didn't get a... We didn't get a new rank. If you got a penny for each time you had seen Eldritch or opening a laptop to clean, you had have 2 pennies. Yes! Dust bunnies get... Like, dust bunnies in computers, in desktops are one thing. In laptops, they're grisly. They look like they're made of petrol or something. Also, for the final mission, I might need resupply drones for these guys. Because they do go through their missiles very quickly. But we might get very missiles later as well, so I don't know. Right, so it's an overdrive. Enhance the nano repair, which is the most expensive part. A variable pulse ghoster, and for now, as the others, an improved extractor, which is the first thing that retrieves 100%. And then he gets called Mark II. You have a chill mat with fans from your old laptop somewhere. Has USB with fans. You stick it underneath. I have one of... You mean like this? It has like the little fan here, and then you do like this, and then like, and then like you pull this up, and then it pulls a little USB that you plug into your computer for this fan, and then there is one on this side as well. I never used these fans. I don't even know if they work. And then this thing, I think, does this thing go up? No, it doesn't. It's just this part, and then you put the thing here, the laptop here, you can have it inclined and everything. And then you do this, they're like the little legs, and then you fold it. Don't ask me why I have this right here. Ah, shit, I dropped everything. Oh, God damn it. Stay. Don't fall. Stay. The Comfort Shopping channel. I think it's very old. There's more thing that looks better with the little legs. Yeah, those are fine to put on the bed. A roach motel, holy fuck. You clean the used ThinkPad you got from Japan a while back, had a crazy amount of iron filings, it all attached to the speaker, man. Ah, I know what that looks like. All spiky and shit, right? Nerd kids lunch table. Open one of the old PCs at work, wants to replace the hard drive, had been in operation from 2010 up until this year. This one time I saw a cockroach stuck inside a printer. They pulled out the paper, the roach was like printed onto the paper. And someone named him the director of cleanliness or something. They hung that paper like for a month there to shame everyone into cleaning better. Computer stream PC is an ITX about the size of a bread box, even has a handle, so cute. I love those, but they're so annoying to manage afterwards. Less travelable than a laptop, also more small enough that you could travel with it. Why do you have that idea? I did use it for my laptop like several months ago and I left it there. There is a proper spot to place it. I have like a little furniture there that I can open up and put things inside. I keep meaning to organize. I have a pile of shit here that has been accumulated over several months. Well, it's not a pile of shit, like there's some shit, it's not a lot. You have seen a printer stuck on a roach because of Florida. Cockroach screams to chop it up the garbage disposal, no. You're not gonna miss the roaches, no one missed the roaches. Alright, now the Reaper is energy and missiles. I just need to know who is on the other Reaper.
Bioderm facility.
On the other Reaper, I got this guy, which is Big Fat Apples. I just have to get the same guy. Is it this one? Or is it this one? No, it's this one. That's Big Fat Apples, right? Speaking of you, hello there, Big Fat Apples, I'm doing fine. I think it's this one, right? Because it's cheap, it has good piloting, good energy, good missile, and I don't care about the other stuff. Yeah, it's this one. So we build this guy? Jarvis. And then this guy will be linked to the new Reaper Mark II. And we're getting a new name from chat. This is Unhinged NPC. Done. That's all the Hercs we can have for now. On the next promotion, we'll get 2 more, and we have 2 more people in line. Reminder that... Why are you stuck? I do have a sign me up redemption if you want your name in. So far, the only person that has signed up and is not in the team are Happy Cakes and Wallace Lovecraft. Their turn hasn't come around yet. And Lilu Cheryl because he died. Was the only person that died that I had to live with it. Hoi para. Okay, Necroing. I'm gonna put Necroing as a derm without the 24. Let me know if that's not what you want. Well, let me know if you want a different name altogether. Okay, let me mark this as completed because it's on the list. More human shields for Applebee's. Okay, an unhinged NPC is also gonna get training in piloting, energy, and missiles.
Missile program initiated.
And no one else. Yeah, you can't train them any further. The regular derms, they have like a limit. Man, this guy has seen some shit. Audible stop. Alright, do I have any healing to do? No. So we got 74 left, which is fine. I can't really try the final mission until I get all the other upgrades. I could have 8 extra Hurricks for the last mission of this system. Alright, Necroin, thank you once again for the raid, and have a good rest, my friend. Now, if I were to select... Wait, communications. Alright, these are the things you can look at, okay. You're being harassed with custom badges. I heard you love custom badges. Here's some more. You have a special kind of roaches the lizards eat, and they're actually cute. They look like isopod. That's not cute, sorry. I don't know if actually they are roaches. Certainly would have actual roaches no matter how much these lizards and snakes like them. But if they're actually roaches from Argentina and Central America, have been lied to, and the males look horrible like real roaches. Yeah, you see, the internet has made it so we can learn horrible things. Now, if I were going to do a mission, it would probably be this one. But you don't get a promotion from it. Alternatively, I would do this one. You do get a promotion from this, so I think we'll have to do this one. Yeah, all of these are giving me promotions. Just mining ore forever doesn't get you a promotion. Now you're feeling creepy. Right, yeah, we're going to prob. This will probably kill Team Lightbringer. We have to destroy a base. We're doing that one because it's more money, but these ones are 1 month. Oh, the planets that are highlight are different. Boss mode. This is not great strength and gravity, while this is distinct lower gravity. I think I'll do this one. I don't want to risk on a big mission getting wrecked, and this is just a month. You thought I was... You like the lizards. You thought I was skipping prom. What? I remember the prom talk. I don't know what I said that. So it's 7,000 less money, but I think it's... Because it's safer, I'll take it.
Launch initiated.
Alright. Let me move everyone closer together. Let me... Nope, nope, nope. Can I cancel those cute movements? I can't for some reason. This is a good stream this morning because everyone is always confused. I'm happy to be of service. I want to ride my bike so much, but it doesn't stop raining like ever. Full rain every day, all day long, man. I just want to ride my bike so I can stop being scared of it. I mean, you shouldn't completely stop being scared. A little bit of fear is good to keep you honest. But I want to get a little bit of confidence. No, Tuesday. I'll forget how to ride a motorcycle by Tuesday. I'll completely forget how to do it. No, Tink posted on Discord a very cozy message about, like, her brother going to a temple to light incenses and make an offering to the weird panda gods or something. To protect me. Oh, nice. But you don't hit from that angle. Oh, you do? Oh, nice! We need a Ruby Tuesday Mac to be rivals with Applebee's. I tried for TGI Fridays. Terminated. Enemy detected, and this is actually decent because I can't fire from here. He is very obscure, but I do get a good shot here still. Nice. It's fine, we're fine. We have two gigantic Reapers here. See, already dead. And you.
This is fine.
Yeah, already gone as well. So nice. Dennis Mac is coming for you. Who in chat is Sna? No, Sna is Space Astrocat. He chose that name. They chose that name. It's a cat. We're not using any of the unique ones. There is a big ass guy here. Do you still have lasers? You do have one. You hit! Nice! Man, this team so freaking solid, man. There is another. This fucking team so good. Didn't I have show you that Waffle House is an axis of chaos? Those American places Man, the one I like the name the most is IHOP. Such a cool name. I don't know if it's any good, but I think that the IHOP name is so freaking amazing. TGI Fridays is like, seriously, they named a business like that? Why? It sounds, I get it, but it's dumb. I wonder if there has to be research on that. I don't know if it's published or not. Do they get more movement on actual Fridays? Does that help them or does that harm them? Should we go to GI Fridays? No, it's Wednesday. Oh, okay. I hope it isn't horrible if you like cheap breakfast food. I like cheap, I like breakfast, and I like food. That's everything in a single place. International House of Pancakes. That's such a good name. Someone on another stream had AI'd a video of the streamer piloted a giant Waffle House. Friendly's gonna believe your husband liked that one. Don't know what that is. Typing about the higher hop. Emotional connections that make you unable to go. Ah, sorry to hear. That thing damage does because the elves skip the shields. And I can't fix the armor. Yeah, some of those might explode, which makes me very scared of them. Okay, message intercepted from Cybers 23949 reports. It's this is a ID. The guy is using a number identifier. This is the guy's name. So and so reports. Reinforcement from defense pool awaiting instructions. This mission seems a bit harder. I'm glad I didn't take the harder one. Same kind of food, also focused on ice cream. I've been New England, born in Target, Quebec. We have this place that is supposedly focused on acai bowls, but they have a truckload of ice cream. And it's the place that has like a tub of Nutella that you just pop the lid off, you turn around and you go. So I grabbed the little bucket. I put like 1 or 2 balls of ice cream at the bottom just to like, you know, I'm here for the ice cream. And then I grab the Nutella, flip it around until it's like half filled. Then I eat the Nutella and at the end I'm like, yeah, there's some ice cream. I have to eat the ice cream too, I guess. I think everyone has places they won't go because of that kind of shit. We have a chain of supermarkets here that we absolutely hate for very personal reasons as well. No, you can't move forward, that's fine. I'm moving everyone else though. Do I need to recenter anyone's shields because they were shot at? No. Does anyone need repairs? That can't be repaired. Okay, this is fine. 10 years for you. Yeah, no, our issue with this market chain here, it dates to, what, 3 years ago? But it was an ongoing issue for 10 years before that, so we truly hate them. This thing, poor guy. I think I have to move these people like this. I think the enemies are all to our left. Yeah, we are all construction, but missile turret. The chat. You see this building? You see this static building? You see this building that is planted on the ground? It turned around to face me. So the shield now is over here. God damn it. But 2005, you wait there with your... Okay, that's way worse than what I had in mind. I'm so sorry to hear. Oh, god damn it. And I think I'm pretty sure you did mention something about your sister before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. This guy got damaged because of the elves.
Movement.
I'm not accepting that. What the fuck? I'm not accepting that. What the fuck? How the hell does someone just fully operational and just get deleted like that? Ting, you seem to have failed. Please explain yourself. Such a nice day to pilot your beat machine gun mech. You have no one walks me to doom. Yeah. Now, for some reason I'm feeling less confident about riding my motorcycle. Move the shields. If I don't know which OST mode is for giant space mechas, it's not too late to learn. Who is the Doist Immortal responsible for protecting giant space mechs? Let me see, maybe there is one. There is no traditional Taoist immortal figure in classical Chinese mythology responsible for protecting giant space mechs, as the concept of giant space mechs does not exist in traditional folklore or Taoist canon. Really? Okay, I got an answer. The job would undoubtedly fall to Lu Dongbin, the patron sword immortal of Daoism, reimagined as the ultimate celestial chief engineer and mecha warden. Because he is a master of Neidan, internal alchemy and transformation, he would treat a multi-ton stellar mecha not as cold titanium and plasma reactors, but as a giant metal crucible waiting to be refined with cosmic energy. There, we got an answer. We upgraded Taoist lore. We all good on that. There we go. Okay, so this mission is surprisingly hard. No, they're gonna kill her again. The only reason they didn't was because I pushed the shields forward. Yeah, her shields, yeah. Why is it always Sting that they're focusing on? What did she do wrong? Adding that to the lore, thank you. That's very important. Do you want the full spiel? I'm gonna send you on Discord the full spiel. This doesn't... Where is the formatting, though? Okay, I sent it to you, Zofair, if you want to save that for later, adding to the lore. They suggested I'm gonna reread it. Lu Dongbin, the patron sword immortal of Taoism. I'm sure I botched the pronunciation. Okay, maybe I can get those from here. I don't think I can. Yeah. Too obscured with everything. Oh? Oh, baby. Not bad at all. Let me push all these shields like this. You would say, yeah, thank you, because it protects power grids and computer service generator and any computer hardware. Just park Tink behind me. I have good shields and can move that far. You're gonna crop. That's some very specific weird fetish over there, Zofair, man. Like, good luck. I'm gonna move this guy a little bit further. I can't. Okay. Good luck, Snup. They keep firing at Ting. What's wrong with her? Yeah, her shields are not the strongest. There's only two 3, 4. Okay, no. Most of my ogres have weak shields like that. Okay, but now that I'm pushing my shields forward, we are holding on slightly better. Can we see our target? No, we still can't see what's firing at us. This is a bubblegum crisis or metal panic situation. Do I get my nerd card taken away if I confess that I don't know what those are? It's a funny conversation, must text it to your brother. Status detonator organ. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Do we share our findings? If they're getting reinforcements, they say that a lot, I don't know, because I think the construction thing is outputting more of those small guys. Man, Sakura can only take one step at a time, what the fuck? There's nothing broken or anything. That's just how she is. Good. You can't move. Okay. Shields, make sure they're all pointed like this. Slow and steady. I was doing slow and steady before, that's the thing. Shields down? Who the fuck is killing Sakura like that? Not Sakura, Ting. Yeah, that last time they deleted the life support. That's what happened. Already lost 2 weapons. I don't understand. I'll try to pull Ting down here instead. I have to get a better guy over there. I would like to get Sakura there if Sakura could get there. She can't. Do you have a different angle? You do, okay. Okay, I am going to move Musifate here. Wallet Feather. Okay, I see some more things. If you keep killing Tiger Sky down the pool, keep resetting, we can live forever. Anyone they kill, it's not just Ting. But it is extra rude. Yes. Because it's a lady. No respect.
Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich, Malkovich. Malkovich. Malkovich! Malkovich.
Zofia, thank you so much for the 200 bits, my friend. I really appreciate. I am awake. Thank you anyway. Really appreciate the 200 bits, my friend. Thank you for the support. Gives him an edge. Someone has to do is a very strong way to put it. You don't have to do it. Gonna put a save in a different slot even.
What's green and sings? Elvis Parsley.
That one is so good. And now they're going for... It's still Ting! What the fuck is their problem?
Warning, enemy detected.
Which one is it? This is a command node. This is a construction. There is something here that I still can't see. Being an asshole. Okay, Ting, you just, yeah. Like, let me try to get your shots against you a little bit obscured, I suppose. That's why you said Elvis Parsley at the beginning of it. Yes, it's a reference to that one. I was doing that game, Mr. Bones. And there is that level that has the joke system that you have to build the joke dynamically. And I was focusing on writing down notes like for all the jokes so I could do them because it's real time and everything. And then that joke came along and I had to pause the game because it broke me. I had to start, I just started laughing like a moron. It's a very good joke. Okay, everyone shields. And the least thing, since everyone is focusing on you, let me make sure you at least is crouched. Still accounting for the vet bills, just took lab floof too. Yeah, because we are so freaking traumatized of the previous place, we took Lab Floof to a new location for her vet visit that I show you guys some pictures of. And that place is a lot more expensive, but at this point, like, I just want my cats to fucking survive the vet. Okay, they shot Applebee's this time. Applebee's has more shields.
Warning, enemy detected.
You can't be that. It was! I'm not gonna comb the map for or. Your brother has suggested Hung Xian because attacked his enemy with beams of light, like a laser. We need to do more research then. Alright. Yeah, there is no ore in this place at all. I mean, we didn't get auto mining. Okay, we got 23 from the bounty plus the bonus, and we got promotion. We have been promoted to the rank of Force Captain. And Team Lightbringer is like 2 months away from death. Supporting the floof. You are, and I really appreciate that. Now we can command 13 Hurrics. We can buy 2 more. You can have 20 bioderms, like... We need 13 bioderms, but we have to store we have to keep frozen all the unique ones we're not using. This is not Force Commander. Do we become Force Commander? We don't. Too many sad vet times this summer. Yeah, and we're still fucking grieving. We're not over it. It's gonna be a while. The anti-gravity unit. Also, it is a thing because we went to a place that talked about the anti-gravity unit being not effective there, but we didn't have access to it yet. The anti-gravity unit increases a Hurric's movement and jump capability by partially negating the effects of gravity. Couple this on overdrive node, and we're talking speed. Okay, I might have that instead of the 2 things that make them miss us. Right, it's probably expensive, I will see. The Ionis system is taking its toll on our ranks, gentlemen. Much of the terrain in the system is hostile and we've got to account for it. Keep those life supports 100% operational in poisonous atmospheres. I tried, they just sniped Tiger Sky drones. You need that to go faster. Yeah. You and Zofir. Zofir is another slowpoke. Don't leave a Hurricane on terrain that puts it at a disadvantage. Yeah. Review all your upgrade options in the Hurricane Bay. Extra credits in the bank won't do you any good if you're buried up to your neck on a corrosive planet. And we got a new Bioderm acquisition. Assignment, yeah. The destruction of the Mox in real base on Prab has left few survivors. Among them is the Bioderm Ma Yuan, literally translated Killer of Gods. Can someone confirm? Her commander Galtos gave her this name after the major conflict on Mordala when, equipped only with a standard issue demon, Ma Yuan destroyed 2 Hades and 4 genocide cybrids before reinforcements arrived. Her tolerance for steam gland is like nothing I've ever seen. I don't know what the limits on this model are. Wait, that's a lady? Jesus Christ.
Your rank entitles you to command more Hercs and Bioderms.
Yes.
Herc base. Herc command center.
Wait, one of my lights is flickering. Last time that happened, something burned. It stopped. I was charging other things from the same power strip. Okay, we're fine. No burning smell. We're fine. We're fine. Fire safety check. Please, no one coming here. I need my streaming. Unfortunately, horses have white patches around their bum, eyes, immense height is a risk of cancer. Melanoma is very deadly for horses compared to us. Sorry. And dude, your light this time. No, it wasn't. That one is plugged on its own separate thing elsewhere. It's this one and that one. They are kind of shared on a power strip, but it should handle. But I was charging like my watch and some headphones, and I guess they were drawing a little bit too much power. At least it just flickered first, nothing burned. It wasn't the Joya Fuatna USB charger. No, that one was thrown to the garbage a long while ago. Okay, you can have 2 more Hercs, but we don't have enough money for a new Reaper. Right, our Reapers are very expensive. They're gonna be more expensive now, actually. Yeah, I have repairs to do. Our Reapers are 156. Is that cheaper? I think when you rank up, the equipment gets cheaper. It was 170 something before. So the upgrades are getting cheaper. Now, we would probably replace this with the anti-gravity. The anti-gravity is very cheap. It does increase the speed a lot, man. Yeah, we do want that alongside the overdrive node. Can't you have like 2? One of 4 to... Oh, I think the second one... No, it boosts by 15%. Lowers the effect on gravity. In high gravity worlds will prove more valuable than low gravity worlds. In a very low gravity world, the anti-gravity may have no effect whatsoever, because these variables anti-gravity do not always affect your... Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, maybe you just have both. There is also electronic that is cheap, price and quality. How much was it? Does anyone remember how much I said it had been? Am I logged into this account? I am. Like, it was a very, like, it has like 4 plugs. One of them is like red, so it's like special. It's a supercharger turbo mode, quick charge 3.0. It's Lechmox. It was $4. That should be good, right? $4 is a lot. This is the black one more expensive. Black one is the same price. It's $4, man. It should have been like top of crop, man. And to get something else on fire, Coppers, no. It was just that one thing once. These lights draw a lot of power. So yeah, I would probably put that in place of the extractor when we know we're no longer farming, but it's good for farming, so we probably put it here instead. I know the variable pulse coaster is very good, but we're gonna replace the extractor with it later. I mean, for that mission we just did, maybe we should just change around, right? If we're doing a mining mission, then we get improved extractor. Otherwise, we get the this. But we should always have the anti-gravity unit. I mean, let me make sure these guys are fully upgraded, actually. Also, the variable pulse ghoster is this. We have an elect image displacer. This reduces by 15. This reduces by 20. Right. And we replace this with extractor for mining missions. We have a better missile. Is it better? This is 4 per turn at 48. This is 1 per turn at 200. That is better because we have 8 full rounds of this. Well, this gives us 5 full rounds, so this is better. Range is 30 on that one, same as this. This penetrates 8. Oh, this penetrates 20. Weaker in that sense, but yeah. 4 variable blue lights just to make certain. I can set to blue. You don't set to blue, they give me a little filter plastic thing to make them blue. That one is less blue because it was affecting the green screen on my face. I adjusted the filter a little bit. Rosen Cavalier. That's a fantastic name. The lasers are not getting upgraded. Life support. Self-repair. Additional MedVet technology integrated into the environment. The environment provides virtually all the functionality of the MedVet paired with a highly reactive environment. Right, it's slightly more expensive, it's pretty good. We got a new computer that improves even more. We have an advanced crystal. Yeah, sure. No bigger shield, no better battery, no better reactor, no better this, no better that. And we have an advanced heat differential. Wait. Right, this guy took damage to the armor at that stage. Right, this is 16 armor, this is 19. Doesn't affect the speed, okay. It was nice to have a son with her blood. The boy was not quite an Olympic caliber horse. He did well nationally, for instance, in Austria. Man, I didn't know thing was that fancy. Let me upgrade the other Reapers so I can keep them on Mark 2 without having to rename just to keep track of which one was already upgraded. Most of these upgrades are very cheap. Right. And now I still have some credits. I'm gonna get my ogres. Like, they can't have better shields. So the ogres are too dangerous for my Herc. So I'll have to replace all of these ogres eventually. And the giants. Like, the Reaper has a bunch of lasers, so my ogres will be replaced with Reapers. And I assume my giants will be replaced with juggernauts. It's still 2 more until we get juggernauts. It is an amazing name, I agree. I mean, but I can... How much is a full upgrade on these? It's a lot. You don't waste the money when you get it back when you sell things, but... Let me see the sensei. Okay, I do want to get more movement on the sensei. I do want to get a better... But that's not better. Because senseis have dedicated ones. Anti-gravity for this, definitely. Mission Displacer, fine. fine. And neutron gun. It uses advanced tech. The guy piloting this doesn't have advanced tech skills, so I'm not changing that. The battery shield I would like, but it lowers its speed so much, and this guy thrives on being fast. This lowers the speed, but very little. Yeah, sure. A mutt. The idea of a horse being considered a mutt. This makes sense to me. I'm not renaming these because like I just need to keep track of the ones I have upgraded. Also, I don't know why it looked like he had a space. Right, so the repairs are fine. The sensei is fine. What about the demon? I can get the demon up to speed as well. I mean, I should get those two on everyone. Right, anti-gravid and elect. Anti-gravity and elect. Yeah, save changes. I don't know why I did that. Gravity. Oh, I can't. Okay, okay, I have to get back to that later. Can I do one more mission tonight? This one for mining is so... I mean, I can't do the mining one. Some of my guys still have the extractors. I don't need extractors on everyone. Distinct cyber presence. Distinct. Just that last one was so freaking hard. Also distinct.
Her command center. Her command center.
I'll try this. I just saved.
Her base.
See how hard it is. Let me try and get the big guys up front. You can't reach there. You can reach there, I guess. Everyone can move better. It's not perfect, of course, but it is an improvement overall. You hide down back here. You go into that little corner, you go in there. Let me try to keep the ogres a little bit out of sight. Very handsome horses, they must be, yes. No visible enemies yet. No, no. I wish I could... Okay, you do cancel the order if you... No, we don't. I don't know how if you can cancel the movement order without giving another one. Keeping them behind like this does get their shot blocked a little bit, but worried about the ogres being weak. Hong Kong syndrome, being a weevo. What is it with these missions? This is a freaking demon. She had lizard scales for a moment. This one, okay, why are we suffering so? I know I should have pushed the shields forward, but I might have to go back to mining. Might have to go back to mining a bunch. And that's the thing, like getting more Hercs is not gonna help me if one of them just dies like that. The power of the IHOP. Yeah, I would have, like, the only way to survive that maybe would have been pushing the shields forward, but still. What was Psyker piloting? Psyker was piloting one of the giants. He has over 2,000 shield. Was one of these. Yeah, shield is at 2,000. Well, that's going to be a problem for future Cooper. I'll have to go back to farming probably. Those missions are getting very hard. And then imagine the last mission. But yeah. I'm stopping the timer here. We got to a neat 15 hours. And I'll come back to this game next week.